You got clickbaited. Ha! Just kidding. Welcome, folks.
Hey, everyone.
Two OGs play, Chilla, Jack, and Jill with Warriors Orochi 4, Part 3. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. We just play games for fun and share them with you. We do top 10 lists. We do a bunch of different stuff. And the kind of atmosphere we go for is like you're hanging out here with us on the couch, even though he's actually on a different couch because we're playing online. Anyways. So sit back, relax, consider us your buddy, your pals, your friends as we play good games, bad games, old games, new games, all sorts of games, especially never that one time maybe sports games. My subscribers want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening. And because of how amazing you've been towards me the past couple of years, I promise as long as one of you stays subscribed, the videos will keep coming. Drive by Rubberneck Computers, howdy. And in this video, we are going to talk about... There's two things here. We're going to talk about Fallout. We're going to talk about Orion's rant about movies in modern cinema. And also, we're going to give you two top 10 lists for the price of one video. What's the top 10 list this time? Well, I was going to roll a die, but I think we'll keep it on topic. It's going to be 10 things we like about Fallout. Or let me put it this way. 10 things we like about Fallout. I'm trying to do like those weird AI voice things. That are Number 1. Death Claws. Death claws are like iguana creatures that turn invisible.
Okay, this is going to be a fun list, but you definitely have an advantage.
Okay, I will counter you. I actually have a worse it's going to be a worse list for me than it is for you.
Because you have more things to choose from?
I have more things I have to think about and juggle.
Okay.
So, the benefit of sometimes not having the breadth of options is actually...
that is true.
Can be a positive thing. Let me take that off. I don't even know what that is. What is this? Oh, I'll go that way. So yeah, we'll do top 10 things we like or love, enjoy about Fallout. Top 10 Fallout coolness or something. I'll just title it that. Warriors Orochi 3. It can be characters, it could be locations, it could be gameplay mechanics, it could be writing, it could be certain quests, it could be factions, you name it. This is an open-ended list. And keeping it relevant also because there's stuff I want to complain about the Fallout TV show and just the state of Fallout, the video game series itself.
Okay.
Don't get excited, folks, just a Red Bull. Alright. And we talk about other stuff. Really, it's not going to be like one of those videos. We play very loosey-goosey here. It's very unscripted, unedited, completely unprofessional, as I like to say. But I'll try not to do voices like this.
Hold on, I'm writing something down.
Number 2, ramen with one head. What's up with that? The way we do the list, by the way, is we usually kind of spring it on ourselves. I haven't thought about anything on the list, to be fair. I can easily do that. I can be like, oh, here's an idea, and then shut my brain down. So, at least in regards to that, there's no advantage yet. But we try to do it spur of the moment. Usually we roll a die, and we pick from a list that we have.
Yeah. I mean, we're aware of the list because we write them.
Ideas,
yeah, we just don't know which one exactly is going to come up. So, are you ready?
I am
Did
ready.
you do any upgrading or anything?
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, make sure we're on hard difficulty too. Oh, you know what that means? We get to meet your friends again.
All right. Do I go? I can't remember. Do I go to begin battle?
Mm-hmm.
And then I choose from there. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna meet your two buddies again.
Oh, the ones that
They almost one-shot me too. Again, to be fair.
Okay, so since it is my game, it okay, we have to go. Okay, I got it.
So as we alternate, we don't really need to worry about remembering.
Right, because it'll leave us off in our. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, it saved it on hard.
And
we
a
are doing.
reminder, folks, if you do decide to pick this one up, the reason we picked it is because we like these types of games, but we like playing them co-op, and it's kind of so few of those games in the genre. With this one, if you played on Steam, for both of you to get progression with your own characters, first of all, you have to own a copy each, but also you have to play through. You have to host. You have to alternate hosting, like what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm. What was I gonna say? Shoot. Damn it. Oh well, it'll come back to me. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, brutal enemies.
If you want to know the story, pick it up for yourself. It's still a fun game. We found playing it on hard to be quite a bit more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I remember what does what again.
Oh, there's a change. If you were interested, since I don't have the sound, but there's a change music button too. It was on one of the screens. Okay. Yeah, I gotta remember too. Horse. There we go. And I'm the green arrow. That's right.
The worst arrow. I mean, there was a Green Lantern, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's multiple green lanterns.
There's a Yellow Lantern, right? Was there ever a yellow arrow?
No.
Okay. Was there a red arrow? Wasn't that Speedy at some point, or Arsenal?
Yeah, that was Arsenal, Speedy. That was Ollie's son, I think. Right?
I'm just familiar because of the first couple seasons of Young Justice.
Yeah.
I was never a big Green Arrow guy.
I wasn't either.
Honestly, between them, I always liked Hawkeye more because he had that, like, I'm a former villain thing going for him.
Yeah.
So. Plus, he was rocking that purple.
Much better than green, yes.
Yes.
I know. I only oh, good call. I watched that movie the other day. The Muppet movie. The only Green Arrow stuff I've really read has been like Justice League stuff. But the Mike Grell Green Arrow run is supposed to be pretty good. Alright, I'm kind of meandering. Where am I going? I'm going to go where you are not.
Kind of the problem, I think we brought it up before at the game.
The gates, right?
You're very much streamed or focused down one path.
Yeah.
I feel like Sengoku Basra kind of, even with the smaller map, I think these are bigger maps. With the smaller map, I think they did, there was a bit more flexibility, like the hidden path in the Psycho level.
Yeah, you could more easily divide things up and split up. I just now noticed that all the gates are closed, so let me get to where you are.
Oh, yep. Meowing.
Right.
I'm gonna have to walk away here a second.
I will cover you. Let me get to where you are.
I'm coming, buddy. Hold on.
I don't know. I'm where you are.
Alright. I'm coming.
Oh shit!
Oh, did I die?
Yeah, someone just one hit you. Or I guess you weren't at full health, maybe. But
I was.
Oh well, someone one hit you. I was trying to get him, take care of him. That's my bad.
No, it's the cat. Blame the cat. That's what I do.
I'm gonna get started with the list, and this is gonna be the kind of cheating a bit, but I'm gonna count it. And just so everyone knows, New Vegas is the only Fallout game I played. So every one of mine are going to be from New Vegas. And number one, and this is not the first reason, it's actually probably my last one, it let me visit Vegas.
Okay.
I lived in Phoenix for 3 years. Had always intended at some point to maybe go to Vegas. Never got around to it. So this is my trip to Vegas, was Fallout New Vegas. So if anyone asks, have I been to Vegas? Yes. Yes, I have.
And also Prim.
Well, yes. There is an actual place called Prim.
Been there, rode the roller coaster.
Oh, is that coaster actually there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's cool.
It's a wooden coaster, from what I remember. I'm gonna skip ahead if you want to get to the next name guy.
Yeah. Oh, I got him. Onra. Am I missing? No, I just don't have the gauge filled. What is... No, that's the horse.
Yeah, all those back roads are pretty accurate. I mean, it's not obviously 100% accurate, but because I used to drive those roads whenever I go to Vegas. For work or pleasure.
Think I got him? Yeah, I got him. Horse? I gotta keep remembering to switch to the horse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... No? Which one was I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to... There we go, was why. The laser thing.
Oh, for the magic. Gotcha.
Yeah, now that I don't need it anymore, but hey. Now I remember where it is. Okay. Yeah, Chaos Origin, I guess it was the one that... Oh, no, it wasn't. It was whoever shows up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they use a power on you, I've noticed you can kind of cancel it out. Sometimes there's like a clash that happens. It's kind of weird.
Alright, that guy's dead. That's just the one?
Yeah. And my number... Well, my first on my top 10 things I like about Fallout list. I guess keeping theme, Joshua Graham. I think he's probably one of the best characters in the series. In regards to how he's written and the concept of the character. And I've been playing Fallout since 1. Since 1 released. Let me clarify that. Like, I remember when that was a new game that just released. So. Playing it on the computers. 640, 480, I think, was what we were playing them on back in the day.
That was... What was the name of that DLC?
Honest Hearts.
Honest Hearts, thank you. Thank you. That was...
Not my favorite DLC. But...
No, I will get to that too. And I'm
Joshua
sure you
Graham,
will.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be on our list. But Joshua Graham, just an amazing character, you know, Mormon, religious, former Kaiser follower of the Legion. has depth, character, and you want to make sure that first shot counts if you're going to actually take him out, because you will not get a second. He likes to remind you. He oozes cool, and it's just kind of neat to see someone. I don't know. I always thought it was neat they had someone religious kind of play that badass angle, because usually you don't see that, especially from Mormons, I guess.
Right.
To be fair, I mean, I don't know a lot about all that. But he had a good look too. I like mummies. So being bandaged up doesn't necessarily make him a mummy, but rule of cool, you know.
Oh yeah. He definitely had a cool look. Also,
Why is the map confusing me?
he's not on my list, so I'll talk a bit about him. Well, I mean, he might be. I don't know. I haven't completed my list, but his DLC was fun. Not my favorite, but it was very good DLC. His armor and weapon you get, I think I carried through the whole game. If I remember, there's like an armor you get for him, and a pistol, I think, or something. I think I carried that through the whole game.
Now, I'm not gonna have that on my list per se, but one of the things the Fallout games really do pretty well is you want to go running around the wasteland punching things, you can do it. You want to shoot things, you can do that. Or if you want to carry around like a big sledgehammer, that's viable. Hey, you want to sneak and avoid combat? They got you covered. The series, even when they did the shift to 3D with Bethesda, I think did pretty good overall with allowing players to tackle problems how they want to, rather than forcing players to play the developers want them to play. And I know, especially New Vegas, it's actually easier in New Vegas to do like no power armor runs, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Just because some of the armor that you get is pretty powerful. And Sea Ranger armor and everything. Or, as you know, the Joshua Graham armor. That wasn't my least liked DLC either.
No, my least liked was the one. God, I can't remember the name.
The Divide?
Yeah, the Divide. The Divide.
Yeah, same. When you run in, I didn't mind the story of the other courier that you run into, right?
Yeah.
But, the guy who's supposed to be carrying the ship.
Yeah.
But it was leading up to that point, like running into him, that I just didn't feel like the level was as, or area was as engaging as some of the others.
No, definitely not. Still quality, very good. Like you said.
I guess I'll get this out of the way, too. We watched that movie Coyotes with, was it Justin Long, I think?
Oh, okay, yeah. That was kind of a weird premise, I think. Like a wildfire and there's some coyotes or something.
Yeah, it's basically to coyotes what Jaws was to sharks. But a lot of the time was spent more of them just like walking down dark hallways, pretending to be scared. Alright, if you run, I will...
Yeah, I just wanted to switch out. And I am running. Are you here with me?
No, I'm a bit of ways. I went to go deal with the
Oh.
Chaos guys.
Oh,
Is it Nobunaga?
it's Boo. Lubu.
Lubu. Okay. Come here, Lubu.
Is he following me? No.
Oh, if you use a special while you're raging, you do a different move.
Oh. I did add some of the attachments, like you said, with the dropping the peaches and whatever. And
Okay.
I beefed up the weapons pretty good, so. Or two of the three, at least. For the guy with the scarf, I've upgraded him less, but a little bit, but not as much as the other two.
As long as I got this guy, I don't care about anyone else. For now, anyways.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way with the girl. And the bandit.
Let's see what else. We watched, rewatched, was it the 21 Jump Street? Which I guess as far as remakes goes, isn't really terrible on how they handled it.
Yeah. I remember it being pretty good. I can't remember if I watched the second one, because there were two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, until you get to the, like, after credits ending thing, and then they go to, like, 30 or 50.
Oh, heck yeah.
Which is a nice touch.
Yeah. That was a pretty funny concept, to redo that in that fashion, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. One down.
Dun, 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 dun. Victory! Don't worry, I'm saving the grumblings for once we get into the middle of the video.
Okay.
Alright, prizes. Okay, what do we got? Anything for the big guy? Yes, but it's only got one slot. That one isn't very good either. I mean, none of it's better than
Yeah,
what
right.
I already got on them. It's kind of the problem.
I need gems anyway, so I'm just gonna start selling everything.
I got the Watchers on deck, by the way, for tomorrow.
The Watchers?
Yeah. It was a Dean Koontz book. Or the Watcher.
Is that the one about the dog?
Yes, the dog and the, like, orangutan or the chimp.
Okay, okay, I've read that book. I didn't know they made a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You can let me know how it is, because I remember the book now. kind of being interesting at least.
Yeah.
Because the dog, well, spoilers, I guess. The dog was like smart or something, and they did like brain experiments with it, I guess.
They were both part of the same like experiments. One was evil, one was good.
Right, right. All right, the one-eyed dragon. Oh, are you ready? Or did you have to do something?
I should be good. Yes, I wanted to get the list. It was Corey Haim that was in it. The movie. I'm good.
Oh, what? Watcher?
Yeah, the first one. The second one was the guy who played the Beastmaster.
Mark Singer?
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
I always forget his name. I remember him from V and
yeah, V and Beastmaster is the only thing I remember.
oh, there's multiple ways to go here. I'll go this way.
Oh, all right. All right, one down. Moving on.
This guy's a bit of a chonky guy. Taking a while for me to whittle him down. He's got like this red aura on him. Oh, I think it's a... No, it isn't. Different guy. That was a shield guy.
Okay. I'm guessing you don't need help, right?
Yeah. Until we get to that one mission. You fight those two again. I think you should get your revenge.
I think I will. I upgraded quite a bit, so like health and defense and.
Let me go protect the general.
Alright. I'm continuing up to the north. I think. Yeah. There we go.
Oh. Yeah. Oh my word, these guys are chunky too. I even did the group attack.
I'm free, so I can make my way towards you. I'm sure you don't need the help, but I'll be there anyway. Oh, there's more of them. Okay.
Oh, we'll do it like an anime. I didn't need your help. I didn't ask for it. I can handle this alone. Well, I won't get into my complaining about the series yet. I know you haven't watched any of Fallout, but Chris Parnell was in season 1.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's his name, right? Archer guy.
Archer and Jerry
Yep, that's
in
right.
Rick and Morty.
And 21 Jump Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like the theater teacher or something.
And I know Walton Goggins is the Ghoul.
The Ghoul, yeah. And Lucy, I think that's the main lady's
Yes.
name. She was in, the only thing I can think of was when we watched Kick-Ass 2 again. She was in that.
Okay.
I don't know of anything else. And Macaulay Culkin, I think, was, yeah, he was in, he just showed up in this new season. And many more. And many more. Yeah, Lucy's Dance, played by the detective guy from, what was that show? Twin Peaks?
I probably know if I saw him, maybe.
Kind of surprised they haven't gotten more people in there, like Ron Perlman or something, you know, folks who were part of the games, you know.
Yeah.
Even as, like, background, I mean, maybe they have and I haven't noticed, but...
Alright, where am I going? Gates are open?
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, what was it, Sweet Child of Mine? This song inspired that. Axl Rose, when he says, "Where do I go now?" was talking about the levels in this game.
Right.
100% factual.
Defeat one person and the gates open. Nope, not what I wanted to do, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm going through it pretty quick. Or effectively.
Well, remember, this is the part where they send out like a big group.
Yeah. Oh yeah, where I was a bit overwhelmed, I remember.
Look at all of you hanging out over here.
Oh yeah. Do this. Oh, I guess I haven't been watching.
Oh, you've been busy with Justified.
Yep, I did catch. Got a chance to watch some of my movies I brought home. Like I said, The Muppets and The Theme. So it's always good to. Kind of glad I brought those back, even if I just throw them on in the background. Oh, hey. Don't do that.
There.
Nice. All right.
Leave me alone, blonde you.
Is that it? No. Oh, Masdate, sorry.
Yep. Ooh, well, again, the designs in Sengoku Basra.
Yeah.
That is obviously very not possible or just silly, but wielding 6 katanas between your fingers that
Right.
look like claws is just like, that's just badass looking.
That is one of the best really cool examples you could give. Number 2 on my list. Probably goes for many other Fallout games, and you already mentioned a couple. The voice acting. Fabulous voice acting, starting right from the beginning with rest in peace Matthew Perry.
Oh, for New Vegas, yep. For Fallout
Yeah.
1, we had things like Ron Perlman. We had, I gotta look up his name. He's a voice actor, but he's done just about everything. He's basically Frank Welker level. Voice of Mask in Splatterhouse. Hold on. Jim Cummings. Number 5 from that show, Kids Next Door, right?
Oh,
Was
okay.
it 5?
Oh, I can't remember.
I never really watched. No. Yes. Maybe. Yes, it was number 5. Cree Summer. And Richard Mole was also in it. Night Court.
Oh, okay.
Both.
Yep.
And what's his name? 13 Ghosts, Galaxy Quest.
Oh, Tony Shalhoub.
Thank you, Tony Shalhoub. Just to name a few.
I'm trying to look up just New Vegas specifically, because I know there's more than just Matthew Perry, I'm sure. Some people you'd recognize from games, but I was thinking more.
Actors.
Yeah, I would think there would be more. Oh, Michael Dorn?
Yes, he actually started in Fallout 2 as Marcus and carried on with that tradition as Marcus in New Vegas.
Okay. Chris Christopherson, that's right, I remember him. He was at the he was the NRC guy at the Golf Hotel,
Yes.
Hotel Golf, I think,
Yes.
if I remember correctly, right?
Yep, which was actually in the last episode of Fallout that was on. 3. Episode 3 of Season 2.
Zachary Levi, that's the Shazam guy, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I never saw that. I only saw the worm guy at the end of that.
Oh yeah,
That's for sure.
which first one was okay. That's the only one I've seen. Again, Max Strong was in it too, so I never followed up on the worm guy. I was disappointed. That's kind of why I never went back to seeing the second one. Wayne Newton.
That's right, Mr. New Vegas. He's Mr. Las Vegas, right? But
Ron Perlman, of course, and narrator Matthew Perry, rest in peace, as I mentioned. Christina Pacelli, she sounds familiar, but I'm almost done with the list. But I guess not as many as I thought. But I know throughout the whole Fallout series there is many, many more. Oh, William Sadler was Victor.
that's right. That's right. In that link,
No,
I
if I
think I sent
remember.
you, they didn't bring him back for some reason. That's one of my big criticisms of the show is they have all these actors actually connected to the show. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry, of course, but the ones still alive. Why not incorporate them? I get there'd be extra pay, but we're talking about characters who've been voiced iconically through the series.
Yeah. Just a couple more. Danny Trejo.
Yes,
Will Wheaton.
he was vast. Was it the ghoul, guy that you would get, the Vaquero.
Okay.
He was a companion in New Vegas.
Will Wheaton, and I know the guy that does one of the DLCs, the Old World Blues. Dr. Venture.
Dr. Venture. Yeah, he was X, right, or 10, I think.
Or Zero, was it?
Zero.
Wasn't it?
It was Zero. He's like he kept saying,
he was,
but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
and Veronica was voiced. I can't remember her name. I think she's.
Okay, I remember Veronica because I used her for quite a bit until I got. Okay. Yeah, lots of voice actors, and I think even some of them, like I think you had told me Matthew Perry was a fan, and that's why he got involved.
Yeah, I think he played 3. Was a fan of the game.
Okay.
No killer taste. 3's okay. It's just I don't know. Once you put the scaling enemies into games, it means like every time you level up, you never feel stronger. In a low level cap. Those were like the 2 biggest gripes I really had with it.
Oh, I got a new horse, Mahogany. My support people are slowly leveling up. I'm like, whatever. But yeah, fabulous voice actors. That's my number 2. Skip. I can skip the cutscenes, right? Because we already see these. So. All right, we're starting to get more of this. All right. Begin battle. 2. The Fierce Tiger of Zhengdong.
Dong. Shut up, Beavis. My number 2 is going to be The Master. And I'm going to bundle this in the fact that I think Fallout 1 has the best story in the entire series. You have everything from the creation of the super mutants and the FEV virus. It was the first introduction to Death Claws. The Master being the one behind the creation of the super mutants, the rationale behind it. I'm not going to spoil any of the story elements of it, what the Master looks like, but also the backstory of the Master and his connection with actual characters you meet in Fallout 1 can be easily missed if you don't pay attention to the dialogue spoken or finding and reading the actual files and notes that are found across the Fallout world. His basic design is basically a organism of mass flesh congealed together with multiple living beings, so he has like multiple voices speaking at once and then concurrently, so it's like a female voice, a male voice, a robotic voice, so on and so forth, and it changes and dips and dives. He's a villain or boss that actually is as threatening as a sea slug. And there is a way to defeat him, I'll phrase it that way, without having to shoot a single bullet or even have to fight your way up to him. And the great thing about Fallout 1 is even when you beat him, if you didn't do the other objective that you need towards the end of Fallout 1, you still have more of the game to go. You have to beat both of them. Anyways, well, what about the character? Kind of a tragic character. I will spoil this, so if you don't want to hear it and you want to experience it yourself, I'm going to give you a bit of a way out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've had more than enough time. Now it's your fault. So, he was part of a research team originally. Him and another character folks might be familiar with that you'll run into in the Wasteland. And they went off with... There was a group of them, and they started dying off, and they started getting radiation poisoning. But he kept pushing on. And when he finally got there, he realized that humanity was doomed to die unless they evolved. So he went crazy, got all into this big sciencey stuff, founded the government military outpost that was housing the FEV virus, and decided to use it and try and understand it so he could create a new race by creating super mutants, which was, if you get the bad ending in Fallout, you get dipped into the FEV virus mutagen pool, and it turns you into a super mutant. You can choose to do that. You can side with the Master. But that's considered the bad ending. And so his idea of super mutants wasn't like, I'm going to make these big bag... What they devolved into with Bethesda's games was... It was him actually trying to save humanity in the way he thought they could. A lot of the characters missed if you really don't pay attention. And I just gave you like a very, very snippet Cliff Note version of it. I'm not going to spoil who knows the Master from the games, or the game, but he only ever shows up in one, right? Because in Fallout 2, what happens is the super mutants are dying because part of the problem, and this is one of the ways to get the Master to commit suicide, and you have to reveal research notes that if you miss, then you're done. You can't really get him to change his mind on it, but show him the actual research stating that super mutants are infertile. They can't reproduce. So, in his desire and drive to try and save humanity, albeit in a twisted, mutated way, he actually would be dooming them to an existence of just a quicker death. I'll send you a link of what he looks like and maybe some of the dialogue and everything.
Yeah, please do.
Because, I mean, as much as I think it's a great game, having replayed it recently, I know it's not... I wouldn't say it's a game I'd recommend to you, just because it's turn-based.
Right.
And it's one of those games where you can't really build wrong unless you really try. But if you don't know how to do things or what to do, it can come off as very overwhelming. Because it's just that era of video games, which, talk a bit about that. Back in the day, these games would come with like 80-page manuals. Things like Fallout, things like Warcraft. That's where you get your lore, that's where you get the rules and how to understand how to play them, the controls. So they're really bad games to visit if you don't have access to those materials. Or nowadays you'd have to look up guides and kind of look up pages and kind of see what people compile together. But if you tried to go in it like completely blind, like pick up and play, they're just really hard to play. Because it was just that era of gaming where... Like now, like Legend of Zelda would be another example, or hell, even Legend of Zelda 2. That even with the instruction booklet, that one was always kind of could be rough to navigate. Simon's Quest is one of the big ones that people bring up,
Right.
where you have to crouch down for like 5 seconds and wait for the tornado, and you have to jump off at a certain point when you're on the boat, and Charon's taking you across the lake. Even though the entire game, water's always meant instant death, except for that one part. So it's not that these games are cryptic, it's just that most of the time these re-releases don't have everything that came with it to help players understand it. Well, I mean, Simon's Quest is pretty damn cryptic. And yeah, outside of, I'd say, The Mask and Splatterhouse remake, or sequel, I think it's a remake, I would say that The Master is probably my favorite role that Jim Cummings has ever done. He really pulls off, like, that mixture of menacing and insane.
Yeah, I almost got you. Don't run, don't run. Yeah, I got him. I don't know if I had to chase him down, but he was running, so. Alright, where am I going?
Oh, I should probably go out this way.
Yeah, let me, chase that guy for a lot of the map. And I hope when I get something if I beat him while he was running, but... Alright. I'm heading to that northeast section. Where I think you are too. Oh no, it's locked. Oh, we gotta go down. Alright. Oh, where am I going? Oh. Trying to look at the map and then move at the same time. Yeah. Alright. I'm heading down there.
Oh. Hey, Tecmo Koei. Free ideas. Once again, ideas are always thrown out there for anyone that wants to use them. Just put in the credits somewhere. Real cool guy, you know. Put my name. Or our name. RCG. Why not a Power Rangers Muso? It's kind of set up for it. You got all the different monster guys. You got all the little,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the Super Sentai series or whatever it is. Really? I just know the Power Rangers. So, like, the putties, I think they may have been called. For, like, little gray guys that go, woo!
Okay, yeah, like the basic
Yeah.
sword. I was also, I keep forgetting to bring this up, but I was mentioning multiple times that or saying that Sengoku was the only Muso I've been playing, but I completely forgot about the Zelda games, which I enjoy. Those are Musos too, right?
Yep. Yeah, I told him about that when I think you were away to the bathroom last week.
Okay.
But yeah, it is one of the genre. Oh, did we try the Fire Emblem one? Three Houses?
I don't think so.
Alright, that may have been one I played solo. But, yeah, it's outside of the Zelda 1 Sengoku boss fight. I think this is the first one.
Yeah.
Especially this series, the Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors. And part of that's also just the fact that it seems like they don't like to make them multiplayer.
Which is baffling. Completely baffling. Oh, wait. Are you following me? No. Yes. I got 3 of them over by me. I think I got it though. We'll pop this. Oh yeah. There we go.
Ah, crap. Well.
What? You good?
Nah, I popped my rage too soon.
Oh. Alright. On my way. If you need it.
And we save our big bang attack. Hopefully that wipes them all out. No, almost did though.
You're probably you got them already?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. I was on my way, but that's alright. Victory is victory.
Have you ever watched any Neon Genesis Evan G. Lion?
Evangelion.
Yeah, Evan Gel Ion. Never seen any of those?
Nope. And for the record, people, I know it's I know now it's Evangelion.
Hey, tomato, right?
Yeah, I just always pronounce it Evangelion for some reason. Well, the reason being, initially I did not know any better. Oh, no, sell. I'll keep that. Sell.
My number 3. I'm going to try and get off this train here shortly, but number 3 is Gorus from Fallout 2. And I'm going to pair him up with 2 others. It's going to be companions, so let me just bundle it all together. Fallout has some great companions, and I'm going to list a couple of my favorite here. Gorus. Why Gorus? Have you ever wanted a Deathclaw companion? How about a nerd Deathclaw companion that's a historian? That's Gorus. He's a little gray Deathclaw, and just because he's smaller than the rest doesn't mean he's not just as mean and as quick. Worst part about Gorus, of course, is every time he enters and exits combat, he has to take off and put on his little monk robe. I believe that they hated the idea of talking Deathclaws, but they put him in for some reason. But I always liked Gorus. I thought he was neat, even though he's kind of difficult to keep in the party. He usually tries to run off a lot of times. Bundle that in with Ian. Notorious, where if you give him an SMG, he just shoots you in the back. Every time, it seems like every bullet homes in on you. But I love it.
Wait, on purpose?
Not on purpose. It's just the way he's like... Well, the joke is... Ian's also like the first companion that you can get in any of the Fallouts. You pay him like 100 caps, or if you have a high enough charisma, or if you're just like a nice guy, he'll join you. But in his dialogue, he says he's good with SMGs, so the first thing you do when you get an SMG is you give it to him. Well, the thing the game doesn't tell you is, for whatever reason, whenever he rolls on the chart to hit, it almost seems to feel like he's hitting you in the back. to the point that he's more dangerous to you than anything else in the Wasteland. So that novelty of having just a... I don't know. I feel like he's Kurt Russell from... I've always imagined him as like Kurt Russell from Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
In that regard.
Jack Burton.
Yep, Jack Burton. That's me. And the last one's dog meat. Oh, that's right, the training. I forgot. I have to keep checking back on this. Yeah, the part. Just keep. You guys just keep training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the training thing. Especially in 1 and 2, dog meat is a beast. Canonically, he dies at the, I believe, Mariposa military base. He gets fried by a force field. I think Ian gets flamethrowered to death and dies burning until debris falls onto him. And it's like in the... I remember in the survival guide, which is the instruction manual, they talk about how the Vault Dweller kept hearing the screams of Ian whenever he slept. So the first 2 Fallout games were really dark. They were humorous, but they were also dark. But there's tons of interesting companions in all the games. I don't remember too much about the ones in 3. 4, I played so little of it I couldn't tell you. 1, 2, Tactics. There were no followers in Brotherhood of Steel. Or companions that I can remember. But Goris,
Are we ready?
Yeah. Goris, Dogmeat, and Ian. Top tier companions in any video game ever.
Well, you can help me out with my number 3 then. Because my number 3, I wasn't going to mention it until you started going on with the companions. Is the companions in New Vegas.
Okay, K9.
Is that the dog's name?
I Not the first K9. The first K9, I believe, was in Fallout 2.
No, I was looking at a list. I think it said it was Rex.
Oh, Rex, that's what it was. Sorry. K9 is in Fallout 2. But
and Rex, I think...
Yeah, cyber dogs.
I think you had to find a brain for him?
Yes.
In one of the quests, and you had an option. That was kind of neat. You had the option of, like, you could get, like, an aggressive one, or if I remember correctly, or... there were different... You could basically choose amongst, like, 3, I think it was.
Yes, that is a continuation of in Fallout 2. You can get a robot as a companion that's called Skynet. And depending upon the brain you put into him is how effective he is in combat and what he can do.
And you mentioned Veronica before. I rolled with her for a bit with the Brotherhood of Steel. Mm-hmm. Who I wound up using was Rex and the sniper guy. Who, he's the guy that was camped out in the T-Rex, I think, right?
Which was facing the wrong direction in Fallout TV series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had it pointing at the hotel. It's one of the criticisms people brought up. I'm like, I get it, but still, whatever. She needs a sniping position, and the T-Rex is like 5 feet from where they're at. It's like, that's not really sniping. You don't need a sniper rifle to make that shot. But, Boo, you also had, what was the, Grandma, I think, maybe? Can't remember her name. I hardly use her. By Marcus, the, crap, why am I blanking on what they are? The super mutants that can turn invisible.
Oh, okay. Wait, was that the super mutant that was like gardening or something?
Yeah, I thought it was like your grandma.
Come
here, Jerry.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah. There's a ton I'm not going to remember off the top of my head. That's why I was hoping you'd be able to help, because.
Raul, by the way, was
Yeah.
It just came.
That
was the Vaquero, played by Danny Trejo.
Okay.
He's the old ghoul that you'd find up at the mountain, Black Mountain, doing the radio with the super mutants.
Yes. Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
Then, not to include the DLC, of course, which had I was like Dog in Dead Money.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. And I'll get the dead money more later. But yeah,
Yeah,
God.
the two personalities, Dog, God. Right. That was
Yeah.
kind of the thing.
Yeah.
And then the mute girl, I can't remember her name. From Dead Money.
Yeah.
And then I think there was a ghoul there too.
But yeah, basically all the companions are really cool. And different ways they play, right? They can, depending on how you want to approach things.
Yeah, do you want to... redundancy is a strength, so if you're playing ranged and you want more range, you go with something like Boom. Maybe you want to get up close and personal, then you go with Grandma, or I'll have to look up her name. Or Rex. Or if you want them to cover your weaknesses, you know. But
Yeah.
I'll warn you about this, it doesn't matter. And like I said, I've been playing Fallout games since the first one, and sure, Deathclaws are terrifying in 1 and 2. But nothing makes me crap the bed more than those god dang Cazadors.
Oh yeah, Cazadors.
Ugh. They're like, huh, armor, what's that? Doesn't matter. Here's some poison for your trouble, too. Why even give it poison? Things are terrifying without it. It's like giving a pistol to a T-Rex, you know? Yeah, sure, it's got a gun, but it's a frickin' T-Rex. You don't need to worry about a pistol.
Where am I going?
Looks like there's a gate there, so figure that out. We must have-
Okay, that's right. The gates open up.
Of
Those
course,
two gates.
Fallout Tactics plays a bit different. It's like an XCOM game. You can recruit people. You can recruit special characters in your squad, but that one I'm a bit less familiar with. I need to go and play through it, just because it plays so differently.
Don't ignore me. He was running to take you off. Alright, that should open the gates eventually. Yep.
Yep, we do a clash. I got you. Which, that's something actually I remember was also in, well, it was a bit different, Sengoku boss fight, I don't know if you remember. We hardly ever did it. from what I remember. I don't know if you recall the clashing mechanic.
Slightly. Alright, got rid of that person. Let's see.
No. That's her name.
Yeah, that's right. Where are you?
Got him.
Yeah. Yep. That should be it. I think should open up the boss man.
I'm gonna bitch a bit. I hate how I hated it in season 1 of Fallout. I hate it in season 2. They keep switching back and forth from before the dropping of the bombs to the Fallout setting itself. It just breaks up any type of momentum you get going,
Okay. So it's not like a seamless type of transition thing.
No,
It just
They keep hopping back and forth because they want to, I guess, show the events that led up to it, but that kind of misses the point of Fallout, I feel.
Yeah. Like the events don't matter as much, right?
No, not for a setting like Fallout.
Yeah. Like it can allude to it, what possibly happened, but
I mean,
is there a canon to what happened?
Yes.
In the game.
They're following generally the canon, but much like with the games, the why it happened is a footnote to what's happening.
Right. Right.
And it just drags the show down. It takes what might be a bit of a punchier show and makes it feel long and drawn out, or it makes certain episodes feel anemic. Like you really feel like, oh, not much actually happened that episode because they spent half or 3/4 of the episode doing this flashback crap. And again, it was tolerable in the first season because I'm like, okay, it's the first season. They want new people to kind of get, a bit of the backstory and stuff. But you didn't need to even spend a whole first season on it, let alone 2 seasons.
Right.
It's not good at building suspense. I think that's what they're trying to go for. I can't, put words in their mouth per se, but it's not a good call.
I'm kind of curious if anyone from that made the game is involved with
Oh yeah, I don't know.
story at all for the series, Like if they consulted with anyone. I know I'm not as well versed in the who made the games. It's been more than one developer, right? In fact, it's like switched back and forth. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was Interplay for 1 and 2, and I think Tactics and Brotherhood of Steel. I believe or Tactics. Brotherhood of Steel was the people who did Dark Alliance. That's when they kind of loaned it out, and then Bethesda bought Fallout and did 3. Then Obsidian, which was formed from people who worked at Interplay, did New Vegas. 4 was Bethesda. 76 was Bethesda. So it's hopped around a bit. Like, I mean, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. The little Pip-Boy guy, they in the series, they make a canon in the series that it's Walton Goggins was Pip-Boy in the inspiration for him. So, like, they do the flashback, and he's doing, like, these, you know, advertisements for Vault Tech, and they're like, you're going to be the face of Vault Tech, and, you know, he does the thumbs up, and that's where they get the inspiration for, you know, the Pip-Boy guy. So I'm like, all right, that's cute, but the more they dwell on just doing that flashback stuff back and forth, it's not helping your case, folks. People want to see more of Fallout. They don't want to see more of Fallout, but before the bombs drop, because then you're just making a boring 1950s alternate universe era TV show.
Right.
Also, they do the thing is hard to do. I think Justified hit the right notes with it. You'll know what I'm talking about. Where they have 3 characters in the series that were following. Lucy, the Ghoul, Walton Goggins, and Maximus, the Brotherhood of Steel guy. And they keep hopping between them, and that's fine, but I feel because they're also injecting the what happened in the past, but what happened in the past is solely Walton Goggins' character because he's the only one that was alive before the bombs dropped.
Right.
We're kind of stuck just following this one story thread, and I get that's where they're going with it, but you don't need it.
Right.
Now,
and I definitely got that vibe. Sorry, playing New Vegas, where you get illusions and you get kind of bits and pieces about what happened, but it's never the objective to know. It's just some bad stuff happened at some point, and this is what we're dealing with, right?
Right. What else was I gonna say? Oh, something interesting I'd like to see. If I was in charge of the Fallout series, what I would have done was you have 3... You'd still have the 3 main characters are following. Lucy, Maximus, the Ghoul. But what I would have liked to have seen is in the top left corner or something, in Season 1, they should have had, like, Lucy, Intelligence 9, the Ghoul, Intelligence 5, Maximus, Intelligence 1. And then we get to see and experience the world of Fallout through low intelligence and high intelligence and middle intelligence characters.
Right.
Or, you know, switch them however you want.
Yeah.
Just because that was also a big factor of the game. Like in 2, if you were dumb enough, and in even 1, you could talk to the Brahmin. So instead of them saying moo when you click on them, they'll actually be like, well, hello, Vault Dweller, how are you? I'll tell you where to go next. Or you run into a guy in Fallout 2, one of the tribals, he's named like Ugg or something, and he's, you know, he talks dumb. But if you have low intelligence, he talks very eloquently. And he's like, big moo-moos scared by bug men. But then if you have a low intelligence, he's like, yeah, there's some guys letting loose rad scorpions, and I need you to help me chase them off. Or like I showed you with that one video.
Yeah, the guy in New Vegas.
In New Vegas, yeah. All right, this is it. You got to go south. You got to get your redemption.
All right. Is this the one? This is the one?
This is the one. I will,
all right.
I will take the northern quadrant.
Where was I? Was I all the way south?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to look at the map and do it.
You started where I started whenever we were playing, and I started where you started this time.
Okay. I think I'm going right. Yeah, okay.
That's why in the last time I was like, just follow Perseus, and you're like, I thought I was.
I gotta be honest, like looking at the map, maybe it's it's because we're so used to Sengoku, right? We can pretty much traverse it without,
Oh yeah, yeah.
But here I'm not as familiar with terrain.
Oh, how about a Fallout Muso?
Oh,
You
yeah.
could do it with different factions.
Okay. Maybe this is it. We'll find out.
When you think about, like with Fallout, there's actually been quite a lot of variety to the types of games they've had. Like I said, Tactics is like an XCOM game. Then you had Brotherhood of Steel, which was a console exclusive game. That was it's like Chaos Bane. To give you an example of what it played like. And then of course the turn-based style. Then you had the first-person style. You even had the base management sim one. I forgot what that one was called. It was like Fallout Shelter or something.
Ah,
Did you find
I'm
it?
good. Yeah.
A little bit of trivia for folks that might not know. Fallout 1 had a reference to South Park. Cartman's favorite food.
Oh, cheesy poofs.
Yep. Cheesy poofs. You could find it in the wasteland. And this is going to be another gripe that I'm going to have about the show is a lot of Fallout 1 and 2, less so 3. There's a lot of horror elements to 1 and 2, but there's a lot of humor. And I think part of the problem, that was probably me,
Yeah.
is that Fallout, even 3 and 4, they make references to things that aren't part of the game, right? South Park, Lovecraft in 4 had a thing, and 3. So there's a lot of elements of that. There's a Doctor Who box, you can find in one, a Godzilla reference.
Artists.
A reference to Star Trek in 2. That one episode that everyone always sees. Beyond the Something of Time or something.
Okay.
Some episode that's popular. I'm not Trekkie, so. The
Yeah.
point is that there's a lot of references, but these references are probably not going to be in the new Vegas show because obviously the rights and everything that would come from that, and the time that we're living in with how probably more difficult it is now than it was back when they were able to get away with it. So,
Get up! No, don't you get up! Thank you. Sorry.
no.
We're doing that juggling thing again.
Okay, you found them?
I'm down to 1, but this person is giving me a...
I guess, long-windedness aside, the problem I'm going to find with the show is it's only going to be able to reference the games. So it's going to lose a bit of that Fallout humor, tongue-in-cheek spark that the games give us. So it's like 2 steps of separation, if that makes sense.
Alright, I gotta take a breather. Sorry, I just beat them all, so...
Got your revenge.
Well, that group... Looks like there's another group. Alright. I'm going to this other group now. I hope that was a group.
I think it was a brother and sister.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Oh, I got turned to stone. Oh my god, she almost one-shot me. Oh, she used Medusa. Okay.
That's... does not sound good. Do you need help?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Just checking.
I was gonna ride away and beat up on others, because I'm not sure, but we'll just end it.
Oh, okay, that was it.
I don't know if... I think the brother and sister are maybe northeast of where you were. But we still beat it, so that counts.
All that matters.
You should get them as unlockable characters, from what I remember. But yeah, it's like 2 degrees of separation from, I don't know, the essence of what I feel about Fallout.
Right.
But again, I think games can kind of get away with more than movies or TV series. I am not sticking with anything unless it's got like 4 or 5 slots.
Yeah, I've been just selling things off.
But let me know, do you disagree or agree? My complaining about Fallout throughout this entire video. The TV series, obviously didn't like a lot of the changes that they've retconned out of it, but I get it. I'm kind of concerned with what they dropped with the whole Commonwealth thing, what they're dealing with. I hope they're not doing like a super mutants. It's like, well, New Vegas already dealt with super mutants in their timeline, which we haven't seen a super mutant yet. Nightkin, that's what she was. Finally came to me. The Nightkin are super mutants that go crazy because they're using stealth boys.
Right. I remember them now. I mentioned to you I was kind of curious how far they were gonna go with the Legion. You know.
Well, so far we just got Macaulay Culkin who showed up, and there were 2 different factions of Legion fighting each other because Kaiser was dead, and his successor was on a piece of paper in the middle between the camps, but neither camp wanted the other camp to go look at the paper, so there was like a little civil war going on.
Okay.
But there really wasn't much of a presence by him. I was kind of disappointed by the episode. They didn't really come off as very Legion-esque. It's kind of... With New Vegas, the problem was they just didn't have the time to develop them the way they wanted to. But they came off even more as just, here's some random bad guys to throw into it. It doesn't really carry the same weight as it did in the game. And even in the game, they were kind of underutilized because, again, time constraints with the development. Because I think Bethesda was like, you only have a year and you don't get bonuses unless you score like an 85 or higher on a Metacritic rating or something. That's the rumor. Yeah, and I think they were like 1 point shy. So I don't know if that one's true, but that was always the scuttlebutt that was going around at the time.
All right. Is this... No, how far did we get on yours? Do you remember?
I think we're about where we got.
Okay. Showdown with the Demon King. Final battle with Nobunaga? Okay. How many chapters are there, do you know?
There was 5 or 6, I think, in the original game, and then the one we're in, there's up to 8.
Okay, cool.
We should unlock every character by the end of it, from what I saw.
I think I'm lagging behind, so I'm going to go ahead with my number 3. And this is just an in general thing, but the writing, the story and the writing. It's well written. It's an interesting story. Even for as much as you can do the main story itself is well written and it keeps you engaged. So I don't know if the writing staffs are consistent amongst the games, but it's a well written game.
And my 2 cents on it is Fallout 1 objectively has the best story. But Fallout New Vegas has probably the best writing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, like the characters, the atmosphere with everything.
Right.
Well, not atmosphere, but the characters, the way they talk and how they, the singular plot lines. But the overall arcing story, I find the first one to be the best.
Which I will defer to you, of course, because I've only played the one. So.
Oh, that's that's also a secret event that you can find in 2. In 2, you can get a special event that happens where you... Oh, we gotta defeat this guy within 1 minute. I saw that was a challenge. And I'll continue my thought after this. Did we do it?
I don't know.
Yep.
Things got kind of... Okay.
I don't know if we beat him in 1 minute, but we beat him.
Alright, things got kind of warm.
In 2, there's a special encounter you can get where you travel back in time and you take a water chip out of a vault. The main quest in Fallout 1 is originally you are kicked out of the vault to go find a water chip because you only got like 3 months left worth of water. So the character in Fallout 2 is the reason that there's a missing water chip, or a damaged water chip, in Fallout 1.
Oh, okay.
But Fallout 1 was, you got to find the water chip for the vault, and once you do that, then you have to stop the super mutants, is what it boils down to. Fallout 2, you have to find a Gek for your village, which is called a Guardian of Eden Creation Kit, to save it. But then by the time you get back to your village with it, spoiler, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you go back to your village with the Gek, you find that the Enclave has destroyed it, and then you have to go save who's left of your tribe from the Enclave, who they've taken captive. Fallout 3, you're looking for your dad, who happens to be Liam Neeson.
Oh.
Fallout 4 is you're looking for your son. New Vegas is a revenge story.
Mm-hmm.
Tactics was... I'm trying to remember Tactics. Tactics was a bit different in that, you know, as I've stated, it was an XCOM style game. So you're a Brotherhood of Steel in a training camp, going around the waste doing the things that the Brotherhood of Steel does. Brotherhood of Steel, I think, was also like a good, the bad, and the ugly kind of thing.
Okay.
Like a Western. Yeah, I never played 76, so I don't know about that one.
Oh, why not? Every once in a while, I just beat up on the base captains. Just to do it.
Yeah, we kind of complained, or I complained about this before. I just feel like the base captains in Sengoku Basara meant more.
Yes,
Like,
definitely.
Here, there's no real reason to take them. You don't get reinforcements. It doesn't change the map. Whereas in Sengoku Basara, that does.
Yeah. And you get like a big explosion type thingy.
Yeah, that helps continue like your combo.
Yeah.
But and we brought up the level before, but the one where you have to guide the ship from the cannons, you have to take the base camps so that they don't get shot by the cannons.
Yeah.
So your troops can land.
I feel like I'm going a long way, but I'll get there eventually.
Niza showed up again. Why did he show up again?
Oh.
What?
Are you kidding me? Did I just went to a place I can't go anywhere. All right.
My number 4 thing I like about Fallout, my favorite DLC is Dead Money. I don't think they have really like a bad DLC. They all provide something different. The one with Big Mountain, Old World Blues, is very comedic. It's got a lot of witty writing. But Dead Money, being a fan of older movies, you know, the Treasure of the Sierra Madre, it's pretty much, if you've never seen the movie, you have, because you've played that DLC. Great movie, even though I'm not the biggest Bogart fan. I love the idea of the level stripping you down, and you have to kind of survive by the grit of your teeth. You get some interesting companions. It has that ham-fisted message of, you know, trying to leave with too much, with the gold at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But it does something I think is, again, alluding to the problem I have with the Fallout TV series. We get backstory, but it doesn't, like, make us play through the backstory. It doesn't make us experience it. We just, in passing, hear about it if we're paying attention or collect enough information on why the thing like the area at Dead Money exists. Why he's doing what he's doing. Right. Former Brotherhood of Steel ousted, wants revenge on both the NCR for personal reasons and the BOS. I know a lot of people didn't like Dead Money, but I feel it's the one that challenges the player the most, outside of, well, the Divide just being tough because of the enemies.
Yeah.
But mechanically, you have those weird undead guys or whatever, and you got the mist you have to contest with. It is one of the few examples where in Fallout they're like, oh, you got a combat character? Well, that sucks. You should have done something with stealth. Have fun. You can still beat it, but not optimally. Where it basically doesn't give you a pass on your build. And it's probably the most horror-related aspect of 3, 4 New Vegas, which reminds me a lot of the... Where are we going? Reminds me a lot of Fallout 1 and 2. Oh, we're taking fire damage in here. Oh no, that's not good. Are we taking fire damage everywhere? We are.
Where are we going? We have to... Alright.
But yeah, Dead Money's my number 4. It's got heavy horror themes. The story's great. The characters are awesome.
I'll just go ahead and piggyback. That was actually my number 1 reason.
Oh, okay.
But Dead Money will make that my number 4 overall. Pretty much for everything you said. I don't think I can really add anything. Outstanding characters. It was the hardest of the DLCs. Just the setting, the creepiness factor, the horror, like you said, was more of a horror type DLC. The character interactions too, like the whole thing about dog.
Yeah.
You know, where at the end you had a choice you had to try to save him, or you could choose to save him, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, spoilers. Real quick.
Spoiler. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, if they haven't played it by now, that's on them. Yeah, you could save God, you could save dog, or you could save both.
Right, that was it. Yeah.
And not to mention what could happen to the other 2 companions, the ghoul,
Right.
who I forget his name, and then Cat may have been the mute girl.
I don't remember. And the ghoul was like a lounge singer, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was especially, I remember, being intense for me because I know some people play like this anyway, but I purposely played it without any type of guides or anything, just because I wanted to do it, just whatever comes,
Mm-hmm.
So having I think I wound up saving God and dog. I can't honestly remember though. I just remember it being a very tense DLC,
It is
very well made.
One that did not respect player builds. Right, because you had those holograms that were really cool as an idea for like a security system, and the background that, like, you're going down these halls and you see like scratches on the walls where the holograms just started patrolling and killing people.
Yeah,
they were trying to get away. All visual storytelling too, with stuff like that.
but as you had mentioned, because I'm going to mention another one of the DLCs later, but none of the DLCs were bad. They were all very good.
Yeah, they all had different tones.
Yeah, they were very different tones. Yeah,
keep it pretty fresh.
Yeah. Trying to keep up with you. All right.
Yes, this is new. I don't think we've seen this.
Right, yeah.
あのお二人は
我らは旋回の住人。かつてお前たちと共にオロチと戦ったものだ。
Sure.
オロチ。破壊の意志と圧倒的な力を持つ魔王。かつてオロチは時空を歪め、お前たちの世界を融合した。己を終わらせる者を求めて。旋回の者が見守る中、お前たちは力を合わせオロチを滅ぼした。その後現れた幼者。
Oh, well, hope we find that.
絶対の破壊神をも倒し、
Oh, yeah.
元の世界へ戻ったのだ。ここで起きたことは全て忘れて。だが世界は再び融合した。オリンポスの神ゼウスの手によって。ゼウスが作ったあの腕輪には2つの力が込められている。一つはオロチの力。これにより失われたかつての
I wonder if we're gonna start getting access to those, because some of them said that they can become a divine. I didn't really look up how that happens.
Yeah, I've been getting those too. Not sure we need it at this point.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
true. Guessing that's. Would that be on the left? Zeus, maybe?
そこでもう一つ、神や仙人の力を徐々に浸透させることで、より強い存在を受け入れられるようにしているのだ。お前たちや信長が腕輪を使って戦ったことで、世界の融合、そして強い力を持つ者の介入が徐々に可能になった。だから、私も今ここにいるのだ。
I'm gonna go piss real fast.
Take a break here, folks.
Break. Little break. Little break.
Be right back. I'll let this auto.
調べたところ、先ほどのようなことが分かったのだ。そこで私たちはイザナギの力を込め、この世界に偶然最初に招かれたナタに腕輪を託した。
たまたま近くにいた信長と戦ったら腕輪が反応したからびっくりしたよ。イザナギってああいう苛烈な人が好きなんだね。あの力ってよっぽどの時じゃないと発動しないからさ。信長には本気でみんなと戦ってって頼んだんだ。
なるほど。だからわざと悪役を。
それもあります。しかし
大いなる敵との戦いに覚悟なき者は不要。
だから確かめたの。この人に抗うだけの信念があるか、もしくは共に戦うだけの力があるかを。
あなた方の覚悟は信長様も認めるところ。以後は共に戦わせてくださいませ。
数々の無礼許してもらいたい。我らはこの世界に来て妖魔に襲われていたところを信長殿に救われたのだ。
I hope we're recording. And now I see, I'm looking at the screen, I'm not seeing the recording button. Oh no. I don't want to press the button and cancel it because of the work we've already put into it, so I'm gonna have faith that Past Ryan did hit the right buttons. I've actually had problems in the past where I've hit recording and the game has stopped recording while I'm playing something. In fact, there was one game I had to stop because it kept doing that, and that was, what was that one? Atomic Heart? I had to stop that for other reasons too. I kept getting flagged for copyright. So I never did the full playthrough of that one. Even when I turned copyrighted music off, it didn't work.
やりました。
これで大丈夫ね。
We're just waiting on him. This also helps me solidify the list further. But let us know. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. Let us know in the comments if you are, if you're not. If you're not, well, maybe drop us what's going on. Sometimes rambling someone you know you're not going to bump into at the supermarket or at work is therapeutic. Or if you just want to relax and chill, that's cool too. Also, let us know some of your favorite things about Fallout. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, New Vegas, 76, Shelter, Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel even, I guess. Should be it for the list, now that I think about it. Mm-hmm. Be right with you in a second. All right. One of the things he and I have talked about doing, we've got two things, is visiting that Fallout Day or whatever. At That event that happens out there. Your prim. The other being hiking the or at least driving through hiking. That'd be a painful hike. The path from that you follow in New Vegas. Like I said, I used to drive those back roads a lot. It's 29 Palms and Las Vegas, or if you take the back roads, which is basically the path you take in New Vegas, it's only about 2 hours. We won't tell him about my concern that we're not recording right now. I think we're recording, but... I mean, the good news in the end is that if we're not, you'll get to see all these levels anyways, because next time you switch off.
Just gotta sell some weapons. Dismantle. So I'm talking like you know what I'm doing. There, that'll work. All right, I actually realized I've done 5 already. So I think the last one I said was my 4, but I've actually done 5.
Okay. My 5th one's going to be kind of in vein of what we talked about already. The humor and the darker elements, the horror elements that are kind of lacking in the later Fallouts, but were prevalent in 1 and 2. And just the mixing of them. They did a really good job with it. I'm a fan of both of those things, humor and horror, and the way that they're able to pair them together is just magnificent. Like I said, in the first game, you have the Master doing the FEV virus and the mutations and everything that comes along with it. You've got the way ghouls are, and then you get funny characters like Harold. That's going to lock me out with that. So, what's this do?
Looks like we're starting chapter 3.
Okay.
Did you need to do something, or?
Let me... Warrior training. Okay, we're good. Yep.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
So my number 5 is just... And I've touched on that already throughout the list. Just the humor from the writing and the horror elements. Before Death Claws stalking you. The horror, even in daylight, the sun, you have cazadores going into vaults, and you don't know what went on in that vault, and the mystery and air behind it. If you remember New Vegas, there was that one plant one where there are all these like plant monster creatures.
Yeah, I'll get more into that in a minute, because that's one of my points.
Oh, okay.
But keep going.
Well, yeah, it's mostly that. Something I wish they'd touch on maybe in the show too, because they don't really touch on the horror, and the humor isn't humor in the same way as it was in the games, where there's references and outlandish comments. It's more like, oh, look how naive Lucy is, or look at how Walton's Goggins says a one-liner.
All right. Do they?
It's like Tango and Cash levels of humor, if anyone remembers that movie.
Yeah, I think I can get what you're saying.
Oh, there's Kratos. You can take him.
Oh, wow. He doesn't want me. He's going after you.
Fine. I'll beat up Kratos.
Come
here, Kratos.
Like you said, the horror elements aren't there. Like, do they go into like the individual vaults?
They've gone into 2 vaults from what I remember. I mean, there's a vault at the beginning. Actually, there's like 3 at the beginning because I guess the test there was that they had 3 connected. But I
Okay.
count those all as 1. But they went into one where it was everyone was dead, and there was something going on. This is in season 2, so if you don't want to listen to this part, skip 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They were working on House was working on a mind control device and used a vault where he put a bunch of communists into the vault, mind controlled, I guess, to test something. We don't know much more than that. And in season 1, there was a vault where Chris Parnell and all of them were mutated, living there. They weren't the original vault dwellers of that vault, but they, I think at that one, they created some type of creature that didn't exist in the games. That showed up in season 1. It was like an axolotl or whatever they're called. Those little weird things that people were crazy about for a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But we really haven't seen too much from the vaults so far, anyways.
Well, I'll go ahead and just start that as my number 6. The vaults. Like you mentioned, the plant one, just various vaults had just creepy factors going. Like you going into it like blind, right? You don't know what's going to go on in those vaults. You know, you go in there and like there might be some weird stuff going on. There might be everyone's dead. There might just be plants all over, and you have no idea what's going on. And you may have to venture into that vault.
It's like a puzzle.
It is very good, like a puzzle, to figure out what's going on. And it's so interesting just getting the backstories behind everything that happened, right?
Yeah.
And oftentimes it was horror related or creepy or something of that nature. But I definitely remember some very creepy and horrific vault stuff.
You had the Gary Vault. I can't remember if that was in New Vegas or 3, but where they cloned one guy.
Yeah, if not, I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
Oh, they did allude to that, actually, now that I think about the sequel. The only other ones I remember them bringing up now is they said, what if we put one guy and the rest of them are women, and then there was another one where they're all men except for one woman. And they're like, you can do whatever you want in these vaults. Because you're private investors, and we'll let you come up with all the different types of experiments you'd want in yours if you just donate to the vault cause. Help fund Vault Tech. That kind of shit.
Yeah. And you were kind of taking a chance with the vaults too, you know. Like I said, if you were going in blind, not knowing, you were like, "Hey, let me check this out. Might be instant death, but hey."
Yeah. You know to come back later.
Yeah.
You got these schmuckatellis.
Yeah, I'll
looks
take
like
care
we
of it.
can't go further than this anyway, so.
Schmuckatellis did not stand a chance.
So that was what, your 6?
Yeah, my number 6.
My 6 alluded to again, but I'll bring it up just as a category. It's just the gameplay approach. You want to be a sneaky lockpick type that avoids combat? Go for it. You want to There's a couple missions, for example, in 2 where you might have to assassinate someone. And there's multiple ways to go about it. You could go in guns a-blazing. You could maybe poison them. You could, there's actually one where... There's actually 2. One where you end up... You can give a kid a gun and tell him to go show his papa, and then the next time you go visit him, he has accidentally shot and killed his father. Right?
Pretty good.
There's also one where you have to assassinate another important figure in the game, where you can put a bomb on a kid and send him to go give the guy a hug. For example, those are ways to violently do that, or obviously you could, not do that. But the thing is that Fallout, whether it's 1, 2, New Vegas, 3, they give you all these different approaches to tackle problems.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you want to be a talker. It's the what do you call it? Mr. T and them, what were they called? Crap, what was it?
18.
18, thank you. It's the A-team approach. This guy's got lightsabers, that's why I was distracted. In 2, this kind of ties into my last point as well. You can become a prize fighter to approach... Well, and this is something folks might not realize. New Vegas isn't the first time they did that. In 2, it was New Reno. So there were multiple crime families that ran New Reno. And one of the ways to get an audience with one of the crime bosses was to become a prize fighter. And who do you fight in the last bout of the boxing match that is optional? Alright, and I'm going to roll into this. It's going to be another one, my next one on the list, which is references. I'll just do that and start rattling them off. Someone called the Masticator, who, if you're not careful, he'll bite your ear off and cause you to lose 1 charisma. And before you fight the Masticator, you fight Evan Holyfield.
Nice.
What other references? In 2, you can get involved in another type of boxing scenario where it's but it's a martial arts thing. You go to San Francisco and you end up having to fight. It's a fight between 2 factions. One wears yellow, one wears red. One's led by Lo Pan, and the other's led by one called the Dragon. The obvious nod to Bruce Lee. Mm-hmm. And the yellow and red are being a nod to Big Trouble in Little China. Also, of course, Lo Pan's name being dropped as a character in it.
Oh, hold on. Mm-hmm. There are 3 Cyclopses. Have you seen these?
Oh, no.
Come here. Come where I am.
Cheesy poofs I've already pointed out. There's a Lovecraft reference. Well, there's more than one in quite a few of the games. I think 4's was a reference to Rats in the Walls. Oh, so, yeah, there are Cyclopses.
I don't know why they're at half health, but hey.
They hurt.
And a whole bunch of people, too. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, but there's a ton of references. All the games usually have something. Not just real-world references, but also, pop culture. Mm-hmm. You have the Kings, of course, being references to Elvis and New Vegas. And if I remember, I think wasn't kind of sorta a reference to Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Don't recall.
In New Vegas, if you play with the Wild Weird perk, you can find the Indiana Jones hat in a refrigerator.
I think I remember that one, yeah.
And of course, one of the more famous ones is in Fallout 1. If you wear the black leather jacket, you get dog meat as a companion. You can also feed them if you don't have the black leather jacket, but it's a reference to Mad Max.
Hmm.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is referenced in 2, where you wipe out some hired mercenaries named Tuco, Angel Eyes, and
Okay.
I forgot the other name of the character in that movie. Played by Van Cleef.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's probably a whole under reference I'm not even remembering from Vegas. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No. Okay, I'm good. Had to switch out real fast. Alright. It got a little hairy.
Oh, a reference to Dirty Harry, and the other reference, the gun, Snake Plissken, the gun he uses in Escape from New York.
Oh.
There's so many more I can't list. Just those are the ones off the top of my head.
Well, you already mentioned one of mine, so I'm going to go, this will be my number 7. Just the variety of how you can build your character. I think you mentioned that as one of yours, right?
Yes, the gameplay approach, yeah.
The gameplay perk.
Yeah.
The different perks, the different, just from even starting out. And when I did mine, if you remember, I went to like a randomizer. I didn't want to have a set way to play it. I wanted to just kind of do it randomly to decide what my starting attributes would be. But just so many varieties in how you can build your character. And then even after you play through it once, you can run through as, like you said, run through as like a low intelligence, high intelligence, or whatever, however you want to build your characters. There's so many ways you can do it that, it allows for multiple playthroughs.
Yeah, it'll change up the game, the perspectives. You might
Yeah.
get new information you wouldn't have otherwise, just because
Yeah.
people will react to you differently.
New quests, I think, new side quests and stuff, and
Like a cannibal run, you have to be a cannibal to do the White Glove Society stuff.
so absolutely adds to the replayability of it.
Warrior training. They'll get there eventually.
I gotta Give me a second. I gotta do some fiddle with my temperature thing again.
All right, let's see about upgrading officers. I haven't really done this in a bit, so.
God, I may have to start wearing long sleeve shirts. I hate doing that when I'm just hanging out at the crib. My crib. All right. Chapter 3, the new sages. You good?
I'm good. Let's go. Susano from Okami.
Oh.
Win without Zulong's health on mode. Win without an ally defeated. Defeat 24 enemy officers. Okay, we can do all that. I'm sure.
My victory condition, my battle objective is just not to die. Oh my god, look at this map. Okay.
Oh, okay. This is like that Sengoku boss rail level with the ships. One of the more annoying levels in that game to get all the objectives.
Right. Annoying but fun. Mashing. Yep, that's pretty much got him. I think. Nope.
And I went the opposite way just so we could spread out the action a bit.
Yeah. Good idea. Come here, buddy.
Explosion. That guy had Wolverine claws with him. Might not be the most exciting, folks, but
Right.
I go for efficiency. Right? You find a move,
Yep.
you find a character. I'm
Pretty
that
much.
guy in the arcade that you would waste quarter after quarter on because I would be like, "You're never gonna get past these Hadoukens," and I'll spam them.
And I would be the guy that would get frustrated. Like that one time with Jason and Cable.
I taught he never played it at all, and I taught him all he had to do. Yeah, you and Moon, I think. Just like do this. Press these buttons and just do that motion. You'll be good.
I am tearing through some people now. All right. I'm blocking. There we go.
Have we not defeated 24 yet? Feels like torn through most of them.
Yeah.
Big group here.
All right, come on.
Oh, there's another big group over there.
There we go. Sometimes I wish there was a teleport button. That's alright. Horses. Horsey. Oh, I got a new horse. I forgot.
Stop blocking.
Alright. I guess we're supposed to do something with these engineers? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't either. Wipe out the enemies. Against
Yeah.
Erangel, I think.
I'm thinking it might have been like one of that Sengoku level where you had to keep the
Oh, right.
people alive, right? But they weren't. Looks like the guys here weren't in any danger, so.
I just... Yep, looks like we got... Yeah, escort that guy.
Yeah, we tore through that level. Is this where we're going?
Yep.
Yeah. Stairs. Somewhere. Okay, yeah. Sure, glad I get out. Oh, that was it. Okay. Mine have been kind of going out of order, so I had mentioned it before. My number 8, Old World Blues. Another great DLC, a more humorous one. Science fiction-y, some great dialogue with the different
Appliances.
appliances
Toaster
and all
the,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I mentioned the Dr. Venture voice guy and
The think tank.
Think Tank.
That's
Yeah.
what they were
Yeah,
called.
thank you. The Think Tank. Yeah. Just another really good DLC. Probably. And I don't mean to be this non-committal because Dead Money is definitely number 1, but I can go back and forth between Old World Blues and Open Hearts as far as 2 and 3. They're
Honest
basically Honest Hearts. Thank you. They're basically tied together. So, yeah, my number 8, Old World Blues. Also, if I remember correctly, that's where you can find a really kick-butt sniper rifle. And okay, here we go. I had to get back on track.
Yeah, I'm getting confused. Also, I was on a burning ship. I didn't know.
Yeah, things are burning now. Okay, I'm heading towards you.
Yeah, they had the different like testing zones, and that's where you fought like a
Yeah.
giant laser rad scorpion, amongst other things.
Oh, there's different clones of this person. All right. I wasn't paying attention. There's one of those multiples of a person.
Yeah. Guess another ninja.
Yeah.
Ninjas and their clones. And because it's been a while since I poo-pooed on the Fallout TV series, but I find the side characters to be immensely more interesting than our main cast. I mean, I know the Walton Goggins love. I like Justified a lot, and most things he's done, but really the side characters are more interesting. Like the Thaddeus guy, he's funny. He's got some interesting arcs going on. Just got turned into a ghoul, so he's kind of adjusting to life that way. Sorry, you were gonna say something.
Oh no. I think I was going to say something about this level. Is looking at the map when it first came up, I was like, oh my god, but it's actually kind of a neat level. The way it's laid out and the ships, going from ship to ship. Yeah, I've been reading bits and pieces about the series, and something I read recently, they mentioned the Thaddeus person as being pretty cool.
What is going on here?
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
There's like these purple zones. I want to make sure I don't hit them. Just switch to it.
All right.
Oh,
Hey.
Toshi Maeda. The guy with the spear.
Oh, okay.
The monkey. My number 8's going to be the Brotherhood of Steel's armor. Less impactful in the... I mean, well, they kind of based 4 all around it, but... and it does give you a bit of a boost in New Vegas and 3, but in 1 and 2, getting that thing was... You have to learn how to use it. You usually have to do a quest to try and get... try to get it. And then you'd have to get, like, training to learn how to work it. And it was always a huge step up because it increased your strength by like 2 or 3, so it changed how you approach the game from that point forward. And the design just looked cool. 4, I think, kind of ruined it a bit, where you had to gather cores to get it to run, because then it just made it something you had to keep maintaining and whatnot. I don't want to dismantle that. I want to keep that. That has like 6 slots, so... but yeah, I mean, that's about all I can say about it. It's just a cool idea, a cool design, and a cool implementation. I'm not normally really big on like power suit stuff like that, but the way it fits in and how it helps out. Good.
That was one of the first things in New Vegas I went for, because you'd mentioned that. I didn't like how slow it made me move. And I know you could have, when you're just walking, you could switch it out
Yeah.
and move faster, but I just got honestly kind of annoyed with it.
See,
So
that's where the difference lies, is in 1 and 2, you don't move slower.
okay.
Because you're in a suit that makes you stronger and faster and better, so why would it make you move slower?
That's a good
It's
point.
kind of their logic, right? So it was just a straight upgrade, and it would allow you to wield heavy weapons even if you didn't have the strength for it. Or to break down doors. That was something 1 and 2 allowed you to do. If you couldn't lockpick it, you could actually break it down
Okay.
just with your strength alone. So
Makes sense.
they got one more.
Could you open safes or anything?
No.
Okay.
You think you'd be able to just like rip them off the hinges or something, but I guess those
Yeah,
are a
right.
little too sturdy.
Hundun. Oh, are you seeing this? Have you seen this?
No.
Appearance of Hundun. For battles in which Hundun has appeared, you can choose a difficulty setting Pandemonium.
Oh.
Doing so will allow you to obtain crystals and powerful weapons, but the health of standby officers will not be recovered as with normal battles.
Huh.
Also note you will never know when or where he will appear, so interesting.
Yeah. That's like a random event. It said.
Yeah, it says so. It says for battles in which he has appeared, you can choose the difficulty setting Pandemonium.
Okay.
Okay. But then also note you will never know when or where he will appear. So how do we know?
How will we know?
Choose, maybe we choose. Oh, I think we go back. There's like a symbol. There's a symbol by chapter 2 now that says, I think for him. Okay. I think that's what it is. Yeah, because I can't change that difficulty in this chapter. I think we'd have to go back.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep going or go back, either way.
I'll keep going. We can maybe go back later. But all right, the Mystic Master of Horrors.
I'm digging the title.
Yeah.
そのサジから怪物どういうことだ
あれはオリンポスのやつらか
Well, that adds a little bit of replayability. You can go back to the levels and check out Pandemonium. Now this map looks a little less complicated, wide open.
Alright, defeat 300 moves, so win without an ally officer. Defeat all the monsters controlled by enemy officers. Okay. Real quick, just so we have enough time to ramble and do whatever else. Number 9 is going to be Caesar's Legion. Underutilized, as I said. Apparently, they were going to play a bigger part in Van Buren, which was the original Fallout 3. Which was to take place, I believe, in Texas, or Arizona on Van Buren Street.
Okay. Yep, I know where that is.
Yeah. I like the idea. Right, like the, I like the idea of someone stumbling upon this, maybe something in a museum, in a wrecked museum somewhere, learning about it, not fully knowing, but taking the pieces of this ancient history and putting it together to create this faction that follows a re-envisioning of what we know as, you know, the Roman Legion and everything. They actually felt like an antagonistic faction, like this evil, but evil not because, like, evil's sake, but because of the brutality of it.
Mm-hmm.
The theming, I mean, Roman themes are always pretty cool, at least aesthetically looking. And I just wish we would have gotten more with, they were able to flesh it out so that we would have seen more of going that path of joining Caesar's Legion. There's still a lot there that they could have played around with, and I'm kind of disappointed the show didn't take advantage of that. Like, we know a bit about their ranking structure, but their day-to-day life is very loosey-goosey, again, from an outsider's perspective.
I'll go ahead and that kind of leads into my number 9. I just grouped them all as a whole, just the factions, the different factions. Yeah, 9, the NCR, the Brotherhood, the Legion, the Khans.
The Khans.
Okay. And you can, you know, just different ones you can align with or, you know, do different quests for. Just again, it's like the skills for the players add so much replayability depending on who you want to align with, right?
Yeah, this Cyclops is on our side.
Oh, good. They learned.
Yeah, the Khans were actually the first gang you run into in, they were actually the first official raiders that you run into in Fallout. In Fallout 1, they kidnapped Tandy. Oh, a griffin. Huh.
Oh.
And then they show up in 2 as remnants, wanting to get revenge against Tandy for them being the reason that the Khans would suffered a downfall. And then they showed up again in New Vegas as that group.
Are you done talking? Thank you. Oh, the Cyclops destroyed the gate.
Well, and hopefully, I know this one's going to be a bit different because you never played it, but my number 10, which is surprisingly my number, might be my top 3 moments. As much as I didn't care for Fallout 3, it has one of the neatest openings of a video game I feel ever. Where you play the life of a Vault Dweller from birth. So you grow up into adolescence, you learn what your job's going to be in the vault, you go to school for a little bit. I wish the section was a little longer, in all honesty. That's where you get introduced to your father, who's voiced by Liam Neeson. And it concludes with the vault suffering some type of, like, I forgot exactly what causes it to kind of go into chaos a bit, but you end up leaving the vault because of it. But it was really neat to be literally a baby, and it's also a great idea for tutorial where you have to, like, manipulate building blocks to spell, like, words.
Oh. Could you lose it, the tutorial?
No.
As a baby?
No.
Okay. You couldn't, like, die as a baby?
No. There's even, like, a scene, if I remember, where you have your birthday party, like your 8-year birthday party. I'll go back.
Okay.
But that was really well done. As much as I might not feel the rest of the game, the very beginning is still really good. If just for that. Sorry, these guys are actually hitting pretty hard.
Need help?
Nah. Should be fine. I just gotta lean on my spamming of X. Oh, Griffin. Alright, I'm not gonna mess around with them. I'm just gonna hope this wipes them out, or at least takes a big chunk off them.
Oh, there's a Wraith, apparently. I don't know exactly what it is. I just caught the name.
Yeah, those were the ones I ran back for.
Oh.
I guess I can go down here. It's a Cyclops. And I know we brought it up before, but I don't know why Full Metal never had a Muso.
Oh, yeah.
You got all the different alchemists to do these different moves.
I'll go ahead and knock out my very final one. It's kind of a generic point, but it's a good point nonetheless. I think all my points are good, but doesn't necessarily make it true. Just exploring the wasteland. New Vegas is a very vast game. Is a very big area. Sometimes it seems like there's nothing there, right? But you can sit down for a couple hours, not even advance the game at all, plot-wise or story-wise or side quest-wise, and just roam around the wasteland, and you're gonna find something. You'll come across something neat, something to do, something to look at. it seems like there's nothing there, but it rewards exploration. Like I can remember going up like just some mountainous areas, just trying to get from point A to point B and stumbling across stuff, you know?
Right. Yeah. Or there could be something you've walked by 8 times, but you didn't walk from a certain direction, or you didn't look over one rock.
Right,
And
yeah.
then it might reveal something you may have completely missed.
Yeah.
Not a criticism, obviously, just, you know, to emphasize your point that there's a lot of hidden stuff for you to kind of search for.
Yeah. They call it a wasteland, but it did not waste my time.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. Guess he's on our side?
Yes, it's got the
Yes.
blue.
Yeah.
I like how he was sitting there blocking. Like, that's a great idea. And there you go, folks. 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1 video. You're not going to find a better bang for your buck value anywhere else on YouTube or the internet. All right, the benefit is it's sure you can get a top 20 list. You can even get 2 top 10 lists, but it's usually from one person. You get 2 different perspectives, 2 different people, 2 top 10 lists. Let us know some of your favorite Fallout moments, experiences, memories, characters, lines of dialogue, items, what have you, in the comments below. All right, now my question to you: who would you, if you could make a movie of? We'll keep it a movie because a series would be, you know, there's stuff that's you'll find in a series that you won't find in a movie. Who would you want to direct a movie of Fallout?
You can go ahead if you have someone in mind. You're always better at directors than I am.
I mean, probably this is probably more biased than anything. What is assembly? Increases attack based on number of ally officers. Okay. Well, I think the problem is that Fallout has a lot of genres attached to it. So finding like a one-size-fits-all can be kind
That's
of
a
difficult.
good point.
But I, and this is just based on Escape from New York and Escape from LA, but I think John Carpenter could do a very good creepy Fallout.
Okay.
Okay, so they're level 17 now. Okay, yeah, you guys can keep going. Keep training.
Didn't he always want to do a Western too or something?
Yeah. That's
That makes
why.
sense. Kind of a Western, right?
Oh yeah, very much. Especially with New Vegas. But like I said,
Okay,
too, they were referencing The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly a lot.
Yeah.
They even have a grave. What was the grave in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? Abel, I think, something.
I don't remember. I thought you were talking about the end.
Yeah, let me
at
look this up.
with the showdown or whatever.
Yeah, there's a graveyard in Fallout 2 called Golgotha that you go to for a variety of things. And
Golgotha.
the grave in Good, Bad, and the Ugly. If you remember in the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Arch Stanton is revealed, right? And Tuco believes that means that the gold is buried in Arch Stanton's grave, and everyone is, Van Cleef as well. But Blondie knows that it's the only one that knows the actual location, and it's the grave next to Arch Stanton. But in Fallout 2, you actually dig up Arch Stanton's grave. It's an actual grave in the game. So there's always been like a Western nod in the Fallout games. And I think it's kind of tied to Fallout's actually kind of a remake of Wasteland. Which they made a Wasteland 2 and 3. And 2 was okay. 3 was not that good, though.
You mentioned Golgotha, which is kind of neat. I just looked that up because I never knew what it meant, but one of my favorite bands, Baroness, has a really good song called A Horse Called Golgotha. Well, I just looked up what that meant. I did not know that meant.
Yeah, it was okay. It was where Jesus was crucified, I believe, right?
I never knew that, yeah. A hill near Jerusalem where Jesus was crucified. Or in general, a place or occasion of great suffering. So.
I knew about it from video games, because, a lot of Castlevania stuff and a lot of Japanese games would use it as, like, really cool. But then I didn't really know about it until... the university where I got that philosophy degree.
Okay.
I had to take religion as my degree focus because they didn't have like an Eastern philosophy course.
So
they
really?
kind of bundled it into religion. So I had to take a bunch of like Christianity and Abrahamic religion stuff. And
there's probably some interesting stuff in there.
yeah, lots of. I learned a lot there.
Yeah. Not to change the subject, but we're at one of those branching things where there's like a side thing, I think.
Okay, well, it's
we'll do the side thing. It's Never Say Die.
Good band name.
Yeah. I think these are just like defeat the enemies type things. I don't think. Well, they all are, but
defeat Lu Bu in 5 minutes. Where is he? What's the quickest route? So south, and then east. Okay, I see where he's at. I'll rush for that.
Is he the helmet?
No.
No.
Opposite side. Same spot on the map, or same vector or whatever, the x-axis, but other side.
Who was it? What was the name?
Lu Bu.
Oh, I now see where you can check. I'm an idiot. Okay. I'll go with you. Just to make sure we get it done. I'm sure it won't be a problem, but I'll go with you anyway. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right.
Good to go. Where are they staying? They just drive by horsing. It's a horse buy.
I'm just gonna keep doing this, and if you're getting away. Oh, alright, let me take care of this chaos guy. Was it 5 minutes? It said.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Yeah. Oh shit! That was me. My fault. Okay. I won't be an idiot anymore. Sorry.
We
Try
were
it.
prepared for his overwhelming power. We're getting cocky. Don't get cocky, kid.
That is true.
I gotta remember there's that chaos thing.
I'll take care of the chaos thing. You just start wailing away on Lord Boo. Wasn't that a Dragon Ball guy, Boo?
Yep. Pink candy monster.
Chaos down. That'll work.
All right.
That'll do.
That'll do.
That's all we had to do.
That was one of them, yeah. I don't remember what the other two were.
I'll skate along the bottom.
I do wish there was a bit more with the mission variety in regards to, like, I don't know, maybe like a mission where we have to... We had one where we sort of followed the guy around, but
Yeah.
maybe one that's more focused on actually doing that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Just spamming it. You get by one of these horn things, it refills your magic, and it just...
That's right. I forgot about those.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, looks like everything's blocked off.
Okay, what is that? That's like a boar guy, huh? Okay.
Alright, I gotta head back towards you because everything's blocked off here.
special is not that good, but I mean, might as well use it before I lose it.
Right. Yuri is down. Let's take care of this knucklehead.
You got this guy then. I'll,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll head to the target destination.
How did I miss that?
Oh, another boar guy.
Alright. Should be all of them. Or is there another one?
I think there's one down south from me. I wish I could point it, but there's like a guy near a gate, I think. Might be on the other side of it. Yeah, you're right. Other way. Other right. You see where I'm heading.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, hey, that was Gyoki. That was the guy, one of the guys I was interested in because of how they look.
Oh, this guy here?
Yeah, I guess now we'll probably get him. The boar-headed people.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna head back north. Looks like we got some stragglers that spawned up there.
Alright. Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna go down. I'll go down.
I mean, the cannons are firing, but I'm not really seeing like a impact or anything.
Yeah. No, 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 no! Come on, now. Thank you. Alright.
Need support.
Nah, I just had to get a minute to switch out. Sometimes they get you juggling and you can't switch out. And it's my fault for not paying attention. These guys, sometimes they hit hard, man. It's like,
Yeah, they do.
I am one hit from killing this guy. Thank you. Oof. Okay. Doing play-by-play, and no one can see me, so. Trust me, people, it was pretty intense.
Well, it's sports radio, right?
Yeah. Haha. Yeah. Oh, you got him. Okay, now it's open.
Gotta really get close for him. Thinking this will top it off. Nope. That did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't even know you were over there. I was taking care of this guy.
Oh, yeah, I kind of tried to prolong it as long as I could.
さすがは葬儀の立てたる勝利。いや、この勝利は豊久と
Ah, I gotta go piss.
称賛の言葉を。
Bonsai! Kampai. Oh. Yeah.
改めて礼を言わせてくれ、豊久と。貴公の諦めない心に皆励まされた。
I'm back.
この勝利の一番の立役者は素晴らしい。
そんな
豊久貴公のよう。
はい、俺でよければ俺鬼島津の名をこの異
I love
界にも
Playout.
轟かせたいんです。全力で頑張りますからよろしくお願いします。
ああ、よろしく頼む。
We're waiting on him anyways. I'm replying to a text real quick. Alright. S, without falling below 70%, we didn't get that, but we did get those two, so. Alright. Lottery tickets, neat. I'm not getting any drops for the guys that I'm training up. Osmosis. Shield increases attack speed, prosperity. We can make a $1 spear after defeating an enemy officer. That will also be worth it. Appraisal fragment. Okay. Seven spots. Oof. Is that? Oh, that's for her. Okay, we don't want to sell that. And I will mess around with a lot of this stuff off recording when I do the upgrades. That way we don't waste time. But you know what I like about this game is that if you want to play it by tweaking a certain build or something, they give you the option to do that. I haven't really found a need to upgrade weapons much. Why is that not? Oh, because they're level 3. Minus these. I don't know why. No, that's because they're level 3. Got it. After defeating an officer, okay. It's worth it. You see, this one's already got stuff on it, which wouldn't hurt, but that one also has an extra slot, so. We've got a lot of flame.
All right, I figured we do this one more level, if that's all right.
Yeah, sounds good. And then Saturday, right?
Yep. And I got a bunch of cleaning to do Sunday, so.
Sunday. Reminds me of that King of the Hill episode. They're all there for the focus group for the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Based on that, like, 12 Angry Men or whatever.
Yeah.
Cotton's the holdout.
Oh, dismantle that.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll allow me to fit that movie in. But overall, is the Fallout TV series the most egregious video game adaptation ever? No. But I just feel like it's season 1 I kind of smelt it. But season 2 really I feel like they're deviating from this is a Fallout show and more this is a regular show with a Fallout skin.
All right, the defense of Honoji. Yeah, and not to defend it, because I probably won't watch it. But sometimes they get stuff like that right, and sometimes they don't. It's hard, right? When you have like something of the quality of the Fallout games, and you're trying to make one single series about it. If that makes sense.
I mean, I guess it depends on the scope.
I guess there's a lot you can get wrong if you don't get it. It sounds stupid when I say it, but there's a lot to get wrong if you don't get it right, basically. I don't know if I'm kind of following my message, I think.
No, it's I mean, I don't know. It's from what I understand, they kind of have the blessing. Maybe there's something going on in the background with it, but I just feel like, if anything, Fallout is very supportive of telling stories that already happen within the world. So they had a lot of flexibility to go with it. I just see a lot of the same, like, outside of just name dropping or maybe the name of a gun, I'm not really feeling like they could have changed it to generic post-apocalyptic Western TV series, and it really hits the same beats a lot of the times.
You think they played it too safe?
I think they're just following too much of a television format rather than being like, look what they're letting us have access to. What craziness can we do with it, or what Falloutness can we give it that maybe players haven't seen yet, but still would find it familiar or compatible with what they have seen.
Okay.
Because right now, it's, again, I was willing to give a lot of it a pass in the first season. I was like, yeah, all right, you got to give kind of that safe, this is what TV watchers are familiar with. But I think by season 2, they'd be able to be more...
like once they get their foot,
risks with it, yeah,
right?
Because I don't think they. Again, I'm not privy to their meetings, but I wouldn't believe that they're like, nope, you can't do anything with this.
Right. Right.
You can't do anything with that because we're doing something with the game, kind of thing. For example, like I was saying, in the first season, they had that axolotl creature that doesn't exist in the games. Why haven't we seen geckos yet? You know, there's no Death Claw. Supposedly there's going to be a Death Claw this season, but... oh, he almost one-shot me. Or I guess you have this amazing toolbox of ideas in this world you can pull from. You don't need to rely on the conventions of regular television show formatting,
right,
to carry it. And I think that's where a lot of times it's kind of like, you know how back in the day they always would put like, you know, this is the drug episode, this is the, you know, losing a family member episode. You don't have to follow that format with the Fallout. You don't have to hit the monster of the week kind of feel.
Right, right, right.
And I get wanting to tell your own story, but at that point, I'll be honest with you, if you're going to be telling your own stories and just use things as flavoring, then just make your own television series.
Your own
trying to crunch on.
Yeah.
You know. You don't have to follow the Vault Dweller's story. You don't have to follow the Courier's story. You can create your own characters and have their own stories in those worlds. In fact, I'd say that's what the majority of Fallout games are, really. But I'm getting my butt kicked, so I gotta pay attention.
Yeah, I'm in a very dangerous area.
Okay, can't go that way. Which way do I go? This way, and then this map's a little bit trying to navigate the actual map and the horse. Well, where is Masamune Date that's in trouble? And again, getting turned around. Though, really, a lot of the issues I think with the show that I'm having, if they just stopped with those flashbacks, it would go a long way. To helping it.
Right.
Because you're already telling 3 different people's stories.
But you said the flashbacks are just with Goggins, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
he was.
he's the only one that was alive at the time.
Right. Or maybe if they wanted to, just like make it just one episode,
Yeah.
like one flashback episode, and then that's it. Just to give some backstory. All right, Date. Time for the dragon to roar. You guys keep doing what you're doing, and I'll roar eventually.
Do they need help back there?
No. I don't know.
You go to the flag, I'll head back and check on them.
Alright.
Like, are they fighting somebody? I mean, there's people back here, but they're just little low-level grunts.
Oh, come on.
You're already dead. I gotta play that again. Ken's Rage, I think that's what it was called.
Ken's Rage?
Yeah. Kenjuro, the Fist of the North Star Muso.
Oh.
It was a PS3 game. Oh, T-Dog started The Darkness, by the way.
Really?
And they stopped playing it.
Jesus. Did he say why?
Well, I don't think it was because he got scared, but... No, he didn't say why. I just noticed he was playing something different. Crackdown.
Oh, still on the Xbox then?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as long as he gets some use out of it. I'm glad he's enjoying it then. I mean, he seemed pretty excited when he texted back, so...
But it's cemented. I need to do a Darkness video. I just got it. More people should play it.
Yeah, I would be interested in watching that, actually.
We need more...
I mean...
you know, they've been doing the remasters, right? Like, I played The Thing for the first time. It was fine.
Yeah.
But it'd be really good if they did the Darkness.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the second one's okay, but...
Yeah, we've talked before. It just got rid of a lot of the charm with the Darkness powers. By limiting it to just that one, and...
They gave that, like, arcadey point system, too.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that, or I didn't care for the upgrade system, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought it was unnecessary just because you had the different darkness things. Darklings, I guess. Which again, I would add, I think would make an excellent Smash character. Right, you have the different Darklings. I like the Pokemon trainer.
Ah, crap.
Good?
Oh, I popped my rage
Oh.
again.
Oh, that's you. Thanks for the help.
No problem. Well, the gate was also blocked.
Yeah.
This one's on.
Oh. Yeah, let me get back to the other thing.
Sorry, Nene. Nene, not today.
There we go. Open. Yep.
Yoshi,
Heh. He's mildly amused. Jeez, all these people showing up. Totally missed that, but we'll just spam this.
I don't even know where they're at.
Oh no.
I can't even see him. Oh, she's up there.
All right.
Well, that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Good timing, too.
Yeah. Oh, who's that? One guy. I'm gonna have so many gems. I think.
Okay. Warrior training. Okay, one more turn. Weapons, equip. Fuse.
Yeah, I'll mess with the stuff Saturday before we play, and oh, it's now telling me about training. I haven't been doing any of it. Oh yeah, I'll do set some of that stuff up Saturday. Okay.
All right,
Not
folks.
that it matters much.
We're going to call it here. Thanks for joining us. This has been 2OG's Play Chill with Jack and Jill, Warriors Orochi 4 Part 3. And in this episode, I complained about Fallout TV series, but also we talked about our top 10 favorite Fallout coolness moments, favorite things about it, whatever you want to title it. And mine were Joshua Graham, the Master, Gorus, or companions in general, to include Ian and Dogmeat also being standout, Dead Money, DLC for New Vegas. Number 5 was the humor and horror found in the games. Number 6 was the gameplay approach that the entire series generally has. 7 was the Brotherhood of Steel armor or the Enclave armor and how cool they are to not only use but get. Number 8 was all the references to pop culture found throughout the series. Number 9 was the idea of Caesar's Legion. And number 10 was one of the best openings to maybe any video game ever. Probably top 10 material there. The opening to Fallout 3. Liam Neeson is your pop-up.
And my 10 in no particular order, and all related to New Vegas because that's the only one I've played and beaten. Well, played and or beaten. Let me visit Vegas for the first and only time. The DLC Dead Money, also the DLC Old World Blues. The voice acting, the variety of skills and ways you can set up your player, the companions in general, the separate number 6, the separate factions, and all the stories they have involved. Number 7, visiting the vaults, the creepy horror stuff you find. Number 8, just generally exploring a wasteland, and I missed a number. But the last one, the writing and the story. I think that's all 10.
There you go, folks. 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1 video. No better value. Let us know some of your favorite experiences, moments, things that you like about Fallout, whichever version it is, even if you're one of those few strange people that likes Brotherhood of Steel on the PS2. I think it was also Xbox. I can't remember. That said, thanks for joining us. To my subscribers, you all stay awesome and you have an amazing day, or if you prefer stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Rebnick Computers. Catch you next time. Until then, you'll have good morning, good afternoon. Most importantly, have yourselves a very good night.
Night, everyone.